I'll probably have to skip the intro just because of the music. So this should be considered as a bit of a bonus, if anything.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name?
I have no idea what or who this LJN is. I highly recommend watching AVGN if you want to learn the true magic of the wonderful fucking game developers that are LJN.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings.
I hope we get to see rotating heads. We actually saw rotating heads in the first Fallout 3 stream I did yesterday.
Pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Make sure you go north of Goodsprings. I wasn't planning to, but I can. I could try.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Laughing, joking, numbnuts. Yep.
Anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the road, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. You're looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties. With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good. But that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a big one and drop. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want
See ya,
you
David.
to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Good luck with the surgery, man.
House. Night.
See, the one that bugs me about night is that you don't have an option for day.
Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I charge in. Almost done here. Okay. Last. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Feels like I'm a bit tall here for sitting down.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Yes, see me out. I'll definitely be right with you. After I plunder your entire fucking house. One sec, I'm just going to change the title of the stream quickly. Can I change it? Oh, I can't. Bastards. That's a little bit silly. Finally, a much better game. Yeah, one that's actually well fucking written.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I saw your name in Mahler's Discord. Really? People are talking about me in there? Well, thank you. It's much appreciated.
I expect you'll be wanting to go out.
Give me more drugs.
Sure.
Wait, what? Oh, I asked to trade. Oh no, I don't have enough speech.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm all out of lollipops.
You could totally fail that speech check. I didn't even know that.
You take care now.
I don't think you're really supposed to like any of the factions in New Vegas, at least not in totality. Yeah, I would agree with that. It seems to me that New Vegas sets out to ask a question. Which group would best would be best in the post-apocalypse to like rebuild the world? But the answer to that question is none of them because they've all got flaws. They're all extremely flawed. There's no perfect, morally right, just group. They're all fucked up, and it's great because there is no right answer to such a question. But there are no speech checks at the start of New Vegas. Yeah, I know, right? There's absolutely none. Speech checks come in quite a bit down the line. Actually, there are people talking about you in Mahler's server. Quite well, I might add. Congrats, your reputation with them is liked. Wow. They didn't think I'd reached that far already. Wow. That's kind of scary in a way, considering I'm not good at this stuff. Have you ever seen the Storyteller series? It's a pretty good series made by Shoddycast. I really wish they still made videos. No, I haven't seen that series, but I do know the guy who voices the Storyteller is working with TKS Mantis now. Mantis recently did a video about the Fallout movie that never got made, and it's a really good video. I highly recommend people check it out if they're interested in that. I'm trying not to use any cheat codes, Logan. I do appreciate it, though. Talk to Easy Pete. I'm not sure I can handle talking to Easy Pete. That character is a complete god. I think the biggest fault of New Vegas is the fact that there isn't an entire religion dedicated to Easy Pete. Who's fucking stuck on a tumbleweed.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Oh, look at that. A unique voice for a character. Oh my god. If only Bethesda could learn how to do this fucking magical skill.
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
The legend of Easy Pete. I know, right? Easy Pete could fucking one-punch, Legate Lanius to death.
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Frank Horrigan checks his closet every night in case Easy Pete is in there.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to speed through most of this tutorial stuff, but I like doing it because it nets you some stuff. Some easy experience, some items. Oh look, some history on the NCR and the Legion. Isn't this what Matton wanted? Yeah, I know, right? Where the fuck are you? Oh, here she is. I fucking completely missed her.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Alright. We're going to do what's called a pro gamer move here.
Everything all right?
God damn it.
And
I hit them. What more do you want?
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Mr. House should have been Easy Pete all along. Yes, they have a water supply. And they have food growing. Isn't this amazing? What a difference fucking competence makes. Easy Pete is just pure telling, not showing. Yeah, Sunny Smiles would make a good companion. I don't know why they don't do it. Or why they didn't do it. Coming at me, motherfucker. The bomb in Megaton was actually disarmed long ago. The explosion is because of Easy Pete. Megaton is where he keeps a stash of dynamite.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. If you want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Fallout New Vegas is the worst game in the series because I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Yeah, seeing Gecko's return from Fallout 2 is definitely a nice touch. I thought you were doing Fallout 3. Guess you needed a detox or something? Well, not just that. I finished Fallout 3, the main story. I still have to do more footage from it for the video, but yeah, enough Fallout 3 for now. Where the fuck are they going? You can't even kill the younglings in this game. Truly a travesty.
That takes care of that. Hey there. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty. Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
The people of Megaton obviously eat the mole rats out back and drink out of an irradiated bottle. I know, right? What an amazing fucking
All right,
defense.
then. Let me think. Bring those on back to me.
Do you know the story of Darth Pete the Easy? I thought not. It's not a story the NCR would tell you. Did you ever see the video on the content cut from the game that's an hour long? It's interesting to watch some of the things they wanted to add but couldn't because of time. I haven't seen that video, but I do know there's a lot they cut. Like, most of the Legion stuff got cut, which is just tragic. The people of Megaton obviously sustain off of photosynthesis. Seems like it. How are the Megatonians not ghouls? That's kind of a good question, actually. You think it would be dangerous living next to a nuclear bomb that's fucking degrading? It seems like they would have a ghoul problem. Imagine having a whole quest in your game where you fix water pipes and still having players defend that town by saying they drink from the bomb puddle. I know. It's so stupid. Also, just a dumb little fun fact. That mod I had for Fallout 3 where I made Megaton Flooded, I named that mod Megaton Bong Water. B-O-N-G, not bomb. Ah shit, I forgot to buy a shovel. Good name for the mod. Thanks. You should have a giant come and shit in the Megaton toilet. That would be hard for me to do. But it wouldn't be inaccurate. Megaton does look like a giant toilet with all that water in it. Oh god. Oh no. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please? Oh no. Oh no. God damn it. It's not even letting me alt tab. God damn it. Who's your favorite and least favorite Fallout New Vegas companions? I think my favorite is Boone, but the thing is, I haven't really traveled with all the companions, so I can't really judge that fairly, I guess. I've mostly ever traveled with Boone because, I don't know, he's just cool. Continue. Yes. God damn it.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take these. That's the right. Try crouching down and nice shot. Well, that's a start.
Fucking hell. Rex is a good companion too. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Arcade too. He's not a character I've ever traveled with. Maybe I should for this playthrough. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to repair that gun in Doc Mitchell's house. It'll at least give me another autosave too. Yeah, I will get around to trying all the companions. It's definitely a goal of mine. See you, Loren. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, the ambient music of New Vegas is great.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if...
I do like Lily too. She's a good character, but yeah, someone said a short while ago that she's a bit underdeveloped, and I'd agree with that. I wish there was more to her.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. Come. Oh, that's...
Was she originally a female human? Lily? Yeah, she was. She's, at least I'm pretty sure she was. I think she mentions being a grandmother.
Come on! There's too many! Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water.
Okay, let's do a save so we don't lose this.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
I left and came back. I thought this was a Fallout 3 stream. I finished the main story for Fallout 3 and I needed to take a break from it. I will be recording more Fallout 3 later for the rest of the video, but someone asked for a bit of New Vegas, so I thought I'd play some New Vegas.
Never gets old when something blows up.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Never gets old when something blows up.
What are your intentions for the stream? Nothing in particular. Powder Gangers and Fallout 3 would just be generic raiders. Yep. The Talon Company is an entire mercenary group and they're just generic raiders. I know he's not watching, but, sorry, Mantis. Had to do it. Is it just me, or am I the only one who has noticed that literally everyone seems to play female characters in RPGs? Maybe. I don't know. I know there's a lot of people who play as guys. Holy shit, 32 viewers. Yeah, it is cool how the game treats you differently, whether you're playing male or female. It's good attention to detail. Yeah, they don't let female players compete in the Legion Arena fight. There is an female NPC that does, but that's different, I guess. Have you been fucking partying, Sunny Smiles? Jesus Christ.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something full... Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
It's a shame that Bethesda said no to playable mutants or ghouls. That would have been so cool to see what Obsidian would have done with this if Bethesda had said yes. No, I know, that would have been really cool if they allowed that option. When I first heard about it, I was kind of like, I don't know about that. But the more I've thought about it, it does seem like a cool idea because it would obviously change the way you play the game. At least if you got to play as a super mutant. That'd be fucking crazy. If only Bethesda had said 4 years instead of 1. My god, can you fucking imagine how much different this game would be? It's fucking heartbreaking to think about. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you stuck on a rock? Oh, Jesus. Now they just look depressed. Oh, fuck you. Damn, that's brutal. unarmed weapons like power fists and stuff are considered unarmed because it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for them to add an entirely new weapon class of fist weapons and skills when they already have unarmed. Also, there needs to be a way to boost your fist damage, so that's what they use for that.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yeah, this quest has more choice and option than basically any quest in Fallout 3.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Have you played any of the Yakuza games? If not, I'd highly recommend looking into it. Quickly became one of my favorite franchises. No, I haven't played any of them. I'm not sure if I will have the time to start an entirely new series, but if I were, which one would you suggest starting on?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Zero. It's a prequel and a great entry point. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
This game has such good attention to detail. If you killed Joe in front of Trudy, she would have commented on you killing him. Something like this wouldn't have, or would have never happened in Fallout 3. No, I know. That's one of the things I usually do is I kill Cobb right away, and she just gets mad about it, like, oh god, why would you do that? And, in most cases in Fallout 3, they don't do that. Like, in the first part of the Fallout 3 stream yesterday, I shot and killed Burke in the Megaton Moriarty Saloon. And everyone was just like, oh god, someone's shooting guns. Better him than me. So, yeah. They had no specific comments about killing this guy who's trying to blow up the town. Okay, I'm pretty sure I turn... Oh no. Okay. I have to turn the radio volume down so I don't get fucking copyright claimed. I might already have. I just don't know it yet.
Feeling thirsty? Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
I killed Burke after he shot Lucas Sims and the entire town immediately turned hostile towards me. That's Bethesda for you. Do shit that makes no fucking sense at all.
Hello.
Hi. You can disable radios. I just did.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was...
You should make a Discord. All the Fallout Discords won't let you criticize Fallout or Bethesda at all. Wow. I actually do kind of have a Discord server. Someone recommended it in the 1000 sub stream. But I haven't gotten around to, like, properly setting it up or inviting anyone yet. It's just not something I could really take care of or manage on my own. Like, I work 12-hour days. So, like, if someone comes into the server and, like, just starts posting porn all over the place, I have no one to take care of that. To ban them and delete that shit. So, it's not something I really want to risk quite at the moment. Oh no, the audio for radios is just off outright, so it won't be an issue.
Thanks.
I got banned from a Fallout Discord for being negative because I said Bethesda was better suited to making apps than video games. Fallout 4 does have some jails. There's one in Diamond City, but it's part of a quest. I'm not sure of any others in the game, though. Well, I don't think there is, actually. And yeah, it is stupid that Lucas Sims takes Mr. Burke away to jail, but there's no jail for him to go to. God damn it. God damn it.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Start with sunny smiles.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
I agree, Thomas Beckett. I hope Obsidian does really well with their next game now that they have Microsoft dollars behind them.
I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. No, thank you. Good luck with your, ambush.
See, I love the fact that they added options for speech checks that you just can't complete either, or skill checks you can't complete.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped.
Did you know there was an actual movie made in 1954 called Johnny Guitar, which is where the song comes from, and in that movie there's a redhead woman whom Trudy is based off of. I did not know that. There is a free companion app for Fallout Shelter that breaks the microtransactions and lets you get stuff for free.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're... All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play.
I wish somehow Bethesda could be sued and taken over by Obsidian by some technicality. Re-release Fallout New Vegas as they wanted fully and make a proper sequel. That's probably never going to happen, unfortunately. But I would like to see another company take the IP away that actually cares about it. But fixing the series at this point would require the retconning of Fallout 76 and Fallout 4 at the very least. Probably Fallout 3 as well, but, you know.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp. Ammo costs money, you know.
That's my concern, fucker.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
Matten also said that New Vegas doesn't have little things, yet Ringo showing up at Crimson Caravan Company to repay his debt to you is an example of that. Yeah, I know, he talks a lot of shit in that video that he just gets blatantly wrong. Being accurate just doesn't mean much when people buy your shit regardless.
Thanks.
That's a good quote. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. You told me it was wrong earlier. Piri? Pyri? Puri? I don't know. I'm sorry for not pronouncing your name. Rowland Hlalu and Morrowind. Such a great container. That is good to know, Thomas Beckett. Here, let's just carry the skull chunk over. That's gonna take too long. Fuck that. All right. The schoolhouse. That's what I was forgetting. Did you ever receive death threats because of the Reddit response? No, I don't believe so. The Reddit response was really shitty, though. Let's hope that Emil being kicked from the lead writing position makes some sort of impact. Hopefully, but I don't know. Like I said earlier, there's more to the problem than just Emil. So, it might take more than just him being ousted to make a difference, unfortunately. But, hey, maybe there will be some positive change now. Yeah, I did get a big dislike bomb on that first video after it was posted to a server. Lore? Never heard of it. Have some T60. Yeah, imagine what they're going to do to power armor in the next game. It's kind of fucking horrifying to even think about. Well, it's hard for most people to accept that they're wrong. Like, that's the point of discussion and debate, is you present your arguments to try and convince the other side. And sometimes you can't convince the other side, but the point of the debate at that point is to convince everyone else listening. At least Matson isn't as cringeworthy as Oxhorn. Yeah. I don't know how anyone tolerates listening to that guy. Oh yeah, Oxhorn is a massive shill for Bethesda. He said Fallout 76 has something for every kind of Fallout fan in it, which is complete fucking bullshit. Fucking destroyed that guy. Oh shit. Man, just mercilessly cutting off another guy's head. Oh. Oxhorn deletes comments he doesn't like, which is why his comments are nothing but love towards him and bitch-ass Bethesda. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Some people are pretty strict with their comment sections. Typically, I don't like deleting comments unless it's like something really fucking horrible. But otherwise, you know, the way I look at it is free speech. Just people should be able to say what they want. God damn it. Just fucking heal these limbs. I advise dislike bombing anything, or against. I advise against dislike bombing anything. For a few reasons, actually. Like, number one, it's just kind of a dick move to do regardless. But, disliking something only adds to the engagement. So if you dislike something, it's no different than a like, really, as far as YouTube's algorithm is concerned. What they see is, oh, people are engaging with this content, let's keep pushing it. And, that's the last thing we need from fucking Oxhorn. And not only that, but disliking something is worthless as far as feedback goes. Not that Oxhorn is going to take any kind of criticism or feedback anyways, but disliking a video just doesn't do anything as far as that's concerned. It's better to, or in most cases, it's better to explain why you disagree rather than just hitting the dislike button. But by all means, if many of True Nerds fans or anyone else wants to dislike bomb me to hell, then fucking do it. It's just gonna push my.
You think you're going?
Fuck off. It's just gonna push my videos even better. So yeah, do it. I mean, you guys don't do it, but I mean, like, you know, I welcome the dislike bombing towards my videos. Matton sounds like a British narrator who speaks so fast he doesn't even know what he's saying. That's what it feels like watching his Fallout 3 video. Do you think the few dislikes on your stream, you think one was Matton Ghost account? No. I don't think he pays that much attention to his detractors to go that far to start disliking their streams and stuff. Can you get EDE right now? Or Eddie right now? Or are your skills too low? I think my skills are too low. Yeah, I highly recommend against clicking Oxhorn's videos. That guy just isn't worth listening to. Well, that's always a good sign. I'll take that ammo. I'll take that ammo. And, oh no. Oxhorn's voice is fucking annoying.
Aha! Come on!
Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on.
Come on!
You like that? Heading up.
don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. See ya.
Hey there.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Happy trails, partner.
Hi, I definitely wasn't stealing anything in here.
Hey there.
Howdy.
Hey there.
Howdy.
A repair of 65 or higher is needed. There's 2 free pieces of scrap metal right there. But I need other stuff too that I just don't have right now. And see, here's another comparison to Fallout 3. Look at this house here. People are living in this building. And look, there's no junk on the floor. There's no fucking, like, garbage just sitting here where people are living. And if you look through this door, oh look, there's all the rubble. Where people aren't fucking living. I don't know where the Lone Wolf radio is.
You like that?
Maybe I'm just jumping. Hey! Come on!
Northwest of Prim. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to do that because it's 10:30 now. I've got to get up at like 5 for work, so I might have to call a stream pretty soon.
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb. Why, I'm Deputy Beagle, and I'm being held hostage. Can you imagine? I'd be most grateful if you would set me free. Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here. Then I'll defer to your superior appraisal of character and prowess in contests of arms. See you outside. Apologies, but I'm quite busy until I reach safety.
Oxrun was also an established YouTuber before he started doing his Fallout stuff. Prior to milking Fallout for money, he was doing World of Warcraft machinima videos, and they were pretty shitty. Yeah.
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself out of a hostage situation. Not to diminish your role in it, of course, but it was quite thrilling. Hello again. If you...
Yeah, Mr. Caption's Fallout 4 video is great. Are we really doing this? Come on. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you for coming out, everyone. It's very appreciated. These streams are really entertaining with everyone commenting on, well, everything. The different pieces of information about the games. Thick Liberty Prime was definitely a highlight of the stream. And, yeah. So thank you, everyone.